Starmer is failing harder than cheap toilet paper. He can't keep his own shit in order at this point. He's lied about simply everything from pensions to taxation to monetary policy, and now he's going to raise council tax by 10%. He even broke rules during lockdown when he had his vocal coach over to give him some lessons, and she did a pretty poor job because he still sounds like he's got a major stinking cold even when he's denying stuff he obviously did.
Sorry, I'm not here to thrash the living daylights out of you. A lot of you are probably...
Tonight, the storm clouds are gathering over Westminster, and at the center stands Keir Starmer, a man whose grip on leadership is slipping faster than cheap toilet paper in the rain. Broken promises, rising taxes, and a voice that can't seem to shake off the cold. This isn't just a rough patch. This is a political unraveling in real time.
What the hell is Ant Middleton doing here at the Reform Conference? Well, what do I know about politics? I know enough about modern day politics to realise that it's not working here in the UK. Hence, the solution is in the title, reform. Political reform is definitely needed, and it doesn't take the brains of Elon Musk to realise that. What do I know? Now, I do know about national security. I do know about safety. I do know about personal safety. I do know about community. I do know about teamwork. I do know about coming together.
And if you thought things couldn't get worse for Labour's frontman, buckle up. The list of grievances is piling higher than council tax bills, and speaking of those, Starmer's latest move is set to sting households across Britain. A proposed 10% hike in council tax, announced just as families are already drowning under the weight of inflation and rising living costs. It's the kind of decision that hits not just wallets but hearts, leaving many to ask, whose side is Starmer really on? But the cracks go deeper than policy. Allegations of dishonesty now dog him like a shadow. From pensions to taxation to sweeping promises on monetary policy, critics say Starmer has shifted his stance so many times he could give a weather vane a run for its money. And then there's the lockdown scandal, reports that he broke the very rules he urged the nation to follow, inviting his vocal coach over for lessons while millions were kept apart from loved ones. The irony, of course, is bitter. After all those lessons, Starmer's voice still carries that weary, nasal tone, the sound of a man forever on the defensive. Every denial, every carefully rehearsed line, seems to echo louder with disbelief. The public aren't just hearing his words anymore. They're hearing the cracks between them. And then came the Reform Conference, where Ant Middleton, the former soldier turned television hardman, dropped into the political arena with a speech that cut through the noise. He admitted he's no seasoned politician. But that, he argued, is exactly the point. He sees a system broken, a country tired of excuses, and a people ready for something different. His message was blunt: reform isn't optional. It's survival. Middleton may not have the polish of a Westminster veteran, but his words hit home because they came from experience, of teamwork, of safety, of resilience, of knowing how to pull communities together when everything feels like it's falling apart. And for a growing number of disillusioned voters, that's exactly what politics seems to be missing. So here's where we are, a leader battered by scandal and broken promises, facing a rising tide of challengers who speak a language the public actually understands. The question isn't just whether Starmer can recover, it's whether the public will even give him another chance. Because in a country where faith in politics is crumbling, one thing is clear: reform isn't coming. Reform is already here, and it's knocking loudly at the door of number 10.